YouTube, look, what's understood don't need to be explained. If you want to know where my setting, I'm at the park right now. Yes, I'm 25 years old, but no matter how old I get, I'm still gonna get on the slide. I'm still gonna get on the baby swings. Yes, I'm a fit up in there, period, point blank, and I'm still gonna get on the regular swing. So like, even though I'm getting older, I never forget my childhood. And at the end of the day, my inner child is still with me. And that's important. Like, y'all gotta understand, that's important. That's how you live, by keeping your inner child. You know, I'm being real on that one though, but I'm just playing on the swing sets. I'm too damn big for the swing sets. But look, let me tell y'all something, bro. It's 2025, man. And I know y'all sick of y'all generosity being used against y'all, period, point blank. It's being used against y'all. Ooh, bro, let me tell y'all something. It's getting real up out here. It's getting so real up out here. It's getting so real up out here because, look, people don't love you for you anymore. They love you based on what you can do for them. But see, at the end of the day, we must put a stop to that and start developing boundaries and start telling people we don't care if you get mad, period, point blank. I'd rather you be upset with me for displaying boundaries and hold myself to a higher standard than for you to just like me and accept me because I'm finna tolerate the disrespect, the disloyalty, the disgenerosity, the unreciprocation of energy, period, point blank. They don't like all this. I'm saying, of course, they don't like that because guess what? We can see it, and they know who they are. They know the characteristics and the qualities they possess on the inside, but see, they lack accountability. It's 2025. Ain't nobody holding themselves accountable. Ain't nobody being adults anymore. Ain't nobody. Everybody want to be like, I want to become a better person instead of take action in becoming a better person. Don't just be sitting up here talking to about some, man, you know what? I'm just going to change for the better. I want to become better. No, actions speak louder than words. When you show me you want to become better, guess what? You won't have to speak. Your presence is going to be felt due to you applying yourself. How y'all doing, y'all? Let me tell y'all something. I missed y'all. I've been gone for like, I don't know if it was 2 weeks or not. I don't know, but I've been gone. But I just want to say to all my dear brothers and sisters, I do miss y'all. Y'all already know we're going to come back better. We're going to come back stronger. We're going to come back even wiser, even more intelligent, even more enlightened, even more holy, even more sacred. Come on, y'all. But look, let me tell y'all something. You got to really watch who you dealing with nowadays because look, especially if you a genuine individual, you got to. Genuine individuals is being targeted as we speak. Let me tell you something. I'm starting to think that, see, look, I guess narcissistic individuals, they getting tired of being enabled by they people, because regardless, even though narcissistic beings have enablers don't give them power. Enablers don't do nothing but confirm the wrongdoings that they put out, period, point blank. These people that's enabling narcissistic individuals, they ain't got no genuine connections with these people. They ain't they friends. These just a group of people that they only got one thing in common. Robert Wood has said, they all evil, and guess what? They all hate us, period, point blank. That's the only way, that's why they get along, because guess what? They all got something in common. They hate us, period, point blank. And we the strongest. And of course, when you the strongest, guess what? One isn't enough to take a, look, I know I can't take him down. I know I can't defeat him. I know I can't break his spirit by myself. So I have to join allies. I have to get some allies with me. I got to get some allies, because that's going to be the only, he's still going to defeat everybody he's still going to defeat us. The triangulation just doesn't work against this man. Neither does it work against my brothers and sisters. You want to know why triangulation don't work? Because guess what? You coming for me, but you forgetting that guy right here. I don't have to fight a battle that's already won. We don't care about that. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Class is in session, everyone. Class is in session. We are now in the month of August. School is starting back. Walmart, Home Depot, Staples, you know, is having their back to school sale. So we just want everybody to have children. We just want to let y'all know that we're going to be having a big back to school sale. We're going to be having some big back to school functions. We're going to feed the community. We're going to feed the children. We want to give them pencils, pens, notepads, composition books, so that y'all won't have to pay, because we know y'all cheap, period, point blank. We know y'all cheap, and ain't nothing wrong with being cheap. If I wouldn't want, if I knew I was getting, if I knew it was, if I knew that it was a function to where my children can get free school supplies, or I can get free school supplies, of course I'm going. Yeah. And then let me tell y'all something. We black too. I ain't talking about my Caucasian brothers and sisters. I love y'all, but let me tell y'all something about us black people. We wait till the last minute to go school shopping. I promise you, we always wait till the last minute to go school shopping. And then guess what? We never is secured and have what we need to have as far as the first week of school, because we always wait till the last minute. We prioritize partying over, you know, responsibilities and priorities. So at the end of the day, it's just like Christmas, and I don't even celebrate Christmas, but at the end of the day, black people, we wait till the last. We ain't even gonna plan ahead. We probably gonna wait till December 15th through 20, throughout December the 15th throughout December the 20th, last minute school show. It's everything last minute. Well, I don't know what's wrong with us. Like, I don't know. We just get out by doing shit at the last minute. Yeah, but look, anyway, hold on, man. Look, I had my hair cut, and it's still kind of, you know, but at the end of the day, we ain't finna get into none of that. Peep the hoop. Peep the hoop. Y'all know I gotta come back sexy. Y'all know I gotta come back sexy. And I'm tired of wearing hats, too. I'm so sick of wearing hats. I feel like I be wearing hats on every video. But the only reason why I wear hats is because I don't be having my hair cut. And the king refuses to go out looking like who did it and what for. Yeah, I had to learn to love myself and take care of myself and honor myself and value myself, because no one outside of me was going to do it. But guess what, Robert? You shouldn't seek that from no one. That's what the power is. Oneness. Anyway, let's get back to the video. Because, man, look, let me tell y'all something. Look, I'm telling y'all, I already told y'all 1,000 times. We genuine, we pure-hearted. We was born pure-hearted, we gonna die pure-hearted. Period, point blank. It's no hatred in our heart. Even if we want to hate the opposition, we can't hate the opposition, because hatred is not in our hearts. Period, point blank. Even if we wanted to go back and forth with individuals, let me tell you something, we possess emotional intelligence. We understand the importance of emotional intelligence, and we know that individuals want to trick us out of our position in order to get us to stoop to their level. But see, we're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. We smarter now. We smarter. But see, it's the pure heart. It's being pure-hearted that's going to always gonna be out. It could either make you or it could break you. And when I say, if you pure-hearted and you develop boundaries, you may. But see, if you pure-hearted and you don't got boundaries, you're gonna be broken, because people is gonna walk all over you. People are gonna take advantage of you. People are gonna take your kindness for weakness. Even if you don't, let me tell you something, if you pure-hearted, especially if you're an empath, let me tell you something, if you pure-hearted and you're an empath, and if you don't have boundaries, and you feel as though people walking all over you, and you tired of people walking all over you, you got to look in the mirror. You're gonna have to self-reflect. You got to ask yourself questions like, why am I allowing these people to hurt me? Why am I even affected by these people? Who are these people for me to even be judging and criticizing myself? Who are these people to where I have to seek their validation and refuge? You got to ask yourself these questions. And once you ask yourself these questions, you're going to find out there ain't nobody. You the blessing, you the prize. They're not. And guess what? You don't have to force them to see nothing. If they would have seen it already, guess what? Action speaks louder than words. They would have treated you accordingly and reciprocated the same energy. Yep. It's 2025, man. It's like people with understanding within humanity is dead. Generosity within humanity is dead. Humility within humanity is dead. What else? Grace is dead. Yeah. Period, point blank. But see, Just because these things are dead within humanity, it ain't dead within us though. See, that's why God chose us, because he already knew we was gonna he sent us here on this mission, and he knew we was gonna accomplish, for we was created to be the outcast in this system. We not here to fit in. We not here to join a crowd. We not here, period, point blank. God literally, Robert, I've literally sent you here on your purpose to bring your brothers and sisters back to me. So, for you to be the light in the darkness like you are, and you're going to continue to be the light in the darkness, period, point blank. And I know at times, I know you in a human body, and I know at times it's overwhelming, but see, at the end of the day, if your trust and faith is in me, I won't fail you. Amen. Let's give a round of applause to God. That's what I'm saying, because if it wasn't for God, we wouldn't be here. I wouldn't have this wisdom, period, point blank. I wouldn't even be the man I am today if it wasn't for God. So to God alone gets all the honor and the glory. Hey, John Blackston. I believe it's John Blackston. John Black. Or is it John? It's John Blackston or John Black. Let me tell you something, brother. I love you, bro. You my brother of God. I love you, bro. You a real one. You a real child. You a real righteous child of the light. I promise you are, boy. I love seeing your comments, man. You need to be the preacher. If I ever decide to open up a church, I need you at my church to preach a sermon to the people. You gonna touch the hearts and the souls of humanity. That's my brother though. Like, so shout out to John Blackston. Or John Black, whatever his name is. You know who I'm talking about. You know you want to watch the video. Because you might, yeah. Never expect the unexpected, brother. I'm a humble man. Let me tell you something. It don't matter. I could have 50 million subscribers. I could have $50 million. I'm still going to be extremely humble, because I come from nothing. And my life isn't defined by money or materialism or superficial things. When we leave, those things not coming with us. So we need to figure out the true meaning of life. Robert, what's that? Making sure that you right with God, period, before you leave this earth. We don't have no choice but to be right with God, because we was created to be right for him. So we don't have no choice. But see, what we're not gonna do is allow Satan and his little minions to take advantage of us, period, point blank, because we know they everywhere, because we have discernment. We know they everywhere. We know that they know the light. We know that they can see the light within us, but see, they don't want it to exist. Period, point blank. It's 2025. We need to stop paying attention to what's coming out of people's mouths and start paying attention to actions. Action speaks louder than words. But see, when you possess discernment, let me tell you something. I'm already going to know you fake. As soon as you come right in front, I'm going to know. These are the eyes of God, period, point blank. You cannot pull one over on us. But look, I appreciate you for trying, though. I appreciate you for trying. I just worked out, y'all, and I'm talking about, bruh. I'm in there right now. Like, I'm so in there, bro. Like, and I'm hungry too. Yeah, but look, man. Y'all know that our generosity is being used against us, right? You know that's being used against you. That's what's today's video. You know your generosity is being used against you from absolutely everybody. And I ain't gonna say everybody. Those who you feel, you gonna know. We children of God. We got discernment. We got holiness. I got faith and trust and faith in my dear brothers. Y'all know who's on team Satan. Y'all know who's the opposition and who not. Period, point blank. So but at the end of the day, we still human. It's in our nature to love. It's in our nature. Let me tell you something. We ain't gonna never stop loving. We ain't gonna never stop being righteous. We ain't gonna never stop giving. We ain't gonna never stop being positive. We ain't gonna never stop, because that's why we was created. And that's what really ticks that's what ticks society off, is when they're not you. Let me tell you something. They ain't used to us. People, of course you're not used to us, because God didn't send us here for you to be used to. We here to bring balance to the world, to an off balance world. The world is already off balance, so God gonna send us here to bring balance to the world. It's a dark world, and it's not too many beings of the light here. So at the end of the day, God gonna send the beings of the light here, because guess what? Our light cast out all darkness. Ooh, but see, the darkness hate that. And yes, darkness is everywhere. These demons is everywhere, period, point blank. Family members, your workplace, friends, they everywhere. Yeah, they everywhere. It's a plague. It's a plague going on. Yeah, it's a plague going on, and I'm sick of I'm human. I got feelings too. I'm sick of I'm not afraid to be brought up. I'm sick of getting taken advantage of. I'm sick of giving my all to individuals and you not returning, you not reciprocating that same energy. I'm sick of giving more of myself than what I should be giving. But see, that's my fault though. I can't be mad at nobody but myself, because I should have learned my lessons in my past, and I knew yeah, that's on me. Yeah, that's on me. See, a lot of stuff I let slide in my past, it was my fault, because I was weak and naive, and I was in my generosity and humbleness and grace was being used against me, period, point blank. Robert, just because you pure-hearted, that don't mean they pure-hearted. Just because look, just because you love them, that don't mean they love you. As a matter of fact, what's breaking you is that you loving people way more than you love yourself. That's gonna break you. Yeah. That's draining. And I know we tired of getting drained. I know we getting tired of getting, I know we tired of getting drained. I know I am. I'm a smooth operator. Man, I'm helping my brothers and sisters. Don't nobody play with me outside. Don't nobody play with me on the scene and guess what? And outside the scene. No, I don't, because guess what? I move in silence, and I know my work, period, point blank. I get on YouTube and get the yakking and popping that stuff. As soon as I cut the phone down, it's right back to being introverted. Back to being a nerd. Hey Robert, how you doing? How you doing? Hey, I was thinking, I'm finna go work out. I got something to do. I don't, but at the end of the day, I just don't want to be around you, because I'm something sacred and I'm something holy, and I'm sick of being taken advantage of. And no, let me tell you something. Me developing boundaries is not making me cold-hearted. Let me tell you something. No, cold-hearted is when you don't heal from what your past traumas, and you take your anger and frustration out on everybody around you. Cold-hearted is when you blind your eyes, and when you blind your eyes and you start thinking, okay, you know what? Everybody, the world, everybody. I ain't gonna lie, I was cold-hearted once before, but see, at the end of the day, me being cold-hearted is not gonna get me nowhere. And me also being cold-hearted is giving power to the opposition, and that's taking my happiness away from me. Because I can't develop the mentality that everybody is fake, everybody is a narcissist, everybody don't got my best interest. But we know who out there, but at the end of the day, you still got to. If I'm here, I know my brothers and sisters up out here. Yeah, if I'm here, I know they here. So at the end of the day, what we had to learn how to do was we had to learn who to associate ourselves with, period, point blank. That's everywhere. Yep. And no, we don't. Let me tell you something. People don't like us because we don't force no connections. We don't force no bonds. Nuh-uh. We natural. We know exactly how an organic bond's supposed to form. Notice how I say organic. You can't. Let me tell you something. We ain't no any and everybody people. Period, point blank. Yeah, that's why they don't like children of God, because children of God not closed off. No, we got boundaries. We got self-respect. We don't tolerate, we're not going to enable toxic behavior. We're not going to enable demonic spirits, period, point blank. As a matter of fact, they already know who we are, period, point blank. Yeah, they going to try to come up over here. Let me tell you something. The devil going to always try to test us. He going to always try to, that's earth though. This what we signed up for, period, point blank. That's why God gave us the tools in which we needed in order to, maneuver through this earth. Yep. And see, all the things I'm telling y'all, everything that I'm explaining in this video, you can tell, okay, you can tell this man learned from his mistakes in his past. Because if I didn't, this wisdom and knowledge wouldn't be here. I know life is my greatest teacher. Life is everybody's greatest teacher. Yeah. Yeah, we sick of I'm sick of being genuine to individuals, because I'm sick of that. But see, at the end of the day, I can say I can say all I want to. I can say, man, I'm tired of being genuine. I'm tired, but see, some just can't. I can't stop being a good person. I can't stop. I can't stop. And guess what? I don't want to stop being a good person. So at the end of the day, let me tell you something. We're just going to clash with evil, because that's what we're supposed to do. For it is in our nature. Good is going to clash with evil, period, point blank. And let me tell you something. We live in reality. We're not faking. We're not putting on a facade. This is who we really are. Most people, they faking. They live in a lie. They putting on a facade. They ain't face you. We faced our demons, period, point blank. We didn't run away from our demons. We didn't run away from accountability. We didn't run away from self-reflection like everybody doing. Because when you run away from accountability, when you don't face your demons, you're going to forever live in the land of make-believe. You're going to possess entitlement. You're going to, because guess what? You're not used to facing the opposition. You're not used to calling yourself out on your shit. You ain't used to holding yourself accountable. So when you lack these basic qualities and characteristics, especially when you adult, everybody the enemy in your eyes, because guess what? You haven't healed the wounds yet. And that ain't nobody's fault but yours. And no, you can't blame narcissistic parents. You can't blame no boyfriend. At the end of the day, you have to grow and mature. Me blaming somebody, me blaming my narcissistic parents for what they put me through in the past, and I'm 25 years old, Robert, you still not healed yet. And see, let me tell you something. I forgave these individuals, but see, we won't forget what you do. But I forgave them. We're gonna forgive you for me. Yeah. So all this forgiving, but guess what? I love everybody, but I'm smart enough to love you from a distance. Look, let me tell you something. Me and my brothers and sisters are once in lifetime opportunities. And that's everywhere. We're once in a lifetime opportunities, period, point blank. You take us for granted, you're never going to get that back. You're going to be upset because you're not going to get us back. And you could possibly be so upset that you're going to be so upset that you're going to have to smear our name and triangulate against us. That's the rules and the regulations of the game. We know how it goes. Yeah, but see, we ain't finna get no power to no smear campaign. We ain't finna get no power to these individuals, because let me tell you something. They knew what type of individuals we are. They just didn't know how to deal with us. See, everybody want us, but see, they lack the characteristics and the qualities to actually handle us, period, point blank. We too strong. We did what you didn't. And that causes, when you a strong being, the weak is intimidated by our strength, because we make them self-reflect. They too busy, everybody in secret competition with us, and once they realize that they could never catch up due to what we due to the inner work that we did in our past, that's when they gonna really be upset. Because guess what? So you telling me, Robert, you didn't cheat? No. You ain't get over on nobody? No. You ain't steal? No. You weren't disloyal? No. Even though your parents put you through that, you still forgave them and you still love them? Yes, I'm a child of God. I have to. Even though we causing confusion within the workplace, and you obviously know that we causing confusion and we don't like you. You know that we toxic, because you have discernment. You can see us, period, point blank. Demons know we can see them, but it ticks us off that it's not bothering him. We're not knocking him off his focus. We're not mentally, emotionally, and spiritually breaking him. What happened to this guy in his past to where he became so strong to where nothing phases him? That's my answer. That ain't y'all answer. And we're not here to explain ourselves to the opposition either. For the opposition will try to get us to explain ourselves, but guess what? Us explaining ourselves to the opposition is talking to a brick wall, because they don't possess understanding, and you ain't talking to us to understand us. You only talking to us to use our information against us, so that you can use our information against us, so that hopefully you think that it'll work in your favor. It's not going to work in your favor, because the truth going to always prevail. Yeah, a lie gonna run. Look, let me tell you something. Lies gonna run sprints, but the truth is gonna run a marathon. Why y'all sitting up here playing with us and y'all know man, come on, man. Y'all know what it is with us, man. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know it, man. I'm sick of these people. I'm sick of them. I'm sick of people. I'm so sick of people. I know y'all sick of people. And we deserve, and we can say we sick of people because guess what? I know we empathic, and we pure-hearted, but man, it's like we trying to attract some people like us. Why is we keep attracting these broken, toxic, unhealed people? I'm not attracting nothing. They be wanting to come up over here, but I'm not going for it. So at the end, because I already know the rules and regulations. Nope. I'm 25. If I allow myself to enter a stage with somebody that's unhealed and broken, that's my fault. Yeah. Cause guess what? They ain't doing nothing but they ain't gonna do nothing but try to benefit off our generosity, and that's all they gonna want to do. Yeah. They gonna get around you and sell you a dream, period, point blank. They gonna get to talking like, yeah, I'm a child of God, I'm this and that, yeah, I'm working on myself, I'm doing that. I'm like, you're talking, but I'm not seeing it. Yeah, look, you're talking, but I'm not seeing it. When I see it, hey, let me know. Yeah, let me know. I won't be there though. Yeah, I won't be there. But look, let me tell you something. I appreciate you for just telling me what you was about. I didn't believe you. Look, let me tell you something. Do you honestly think that I believe the words that came out your mouth? No, that's what I'm saying. But see, let me tell y'all something. It's some martyrs about here. There's some martyrs that know how to put on the image, period, point blank. They know how to fake. They know how to manipulate the frequency. So you gotta really watch them. It's some high powerful witches up out here. Some high powerful warlocks up out here. It's some yeah. You just gotta know. You gotta look. Let me tell you something. You must be high power yourself, indeed. You got to. Period, point blank. And see, let me tell you something. Look, we angels we are angels of the Lord. So let me tell you something. It don't get no more higher than us. It don't get no more powerful than us. That's what the world don't understand. This world operates based off evilness, but see, evil, even the devil know righteousness has more power than I will ever have. Period, point blank. The only way I can maneuver around that is by me manipulating. Yeah. Let me give these people some money, materialism. Let me give these people some, let me distract these individuals so that they can never tap into their true potential. Period, point blank. If this world operated based off righteousness, let me tell you something. That's the end of me. Yeah. Look, let me tell y'all something, bro. Let me tell y'all something. I'm finna move to Africa. Yeah, I'm finna move to Africa. I'm finna move to Belize, or I'm finna go overseas, period, point blank. I can't deal with the United States no more. It's getting too demonic for me. It's getting too demonic for me. And y'all be talking about the music industry. No, it's society. Period, point blank. Yeah, it's society. And we children of the light. We the only ones who can see it. We the only ones who enduring we the only ones who enduring this. We the only ones who can see reality for what it is. Period, point blank. And once you see it, it's no unseeing it. I'm popping that. Yeah, we popping that. Period, point. Yeah, we popping that, gang. We popping that today, y'all. We popping that. Yeah, we popping that. Hold on, man. What is this? I get bit or something, bro. Yeah. Man, look, bro. You got to be aware that your generosity is being used against you. No, it ain't that. Sometimes people not taking you for granted. No, they're using your generosity against you. Meaning they know you pure-hearted. They know you a generous person, period, point blank. They know that's where evil comes into play. That's what evil do. Period, point blank. They not there to be beneficial towards your life. Let me tell you something. They only there to try to get you to fall up under them. The moment you don't fall up under them, the moment you don't sell your soul, which is conform, Let me tell you something. Yeah, that's when the mask gonna fall off, period, point blank. But see, we so smart enough to know. See, when you got discernment, I already know you walked in wearing a mask, period, point blank, and I can see you for who you really are. They hate that. I mean, you gonna hate it, but see, at the end of the day, what you gonna do about it? Yeah, what you gonna do? Yeah, what you gonna do? Yeah, and children of God now weak too. See, people think they can control. People think that they own us too, bro. People be thinking that they own us, bro. Like people, y'all, I promise you, people think they own us because they want to get. They feel they want to benefit off the power of our light. That's why they get these demons a sense of power. Look, let me tell you something. If I can, just by me having a connection with Robert, it's everything to me because guess what? I don't have a being of the light in my corner, period, point blank. But if I can't have him, of course I'm gonna try to destroy him. But see, but if he doesn't let, but see, it's an unexpected catch. Wait a minute. This guy not gonna let this. Look, when I picked up my weapons, he picked his weapons up, period, point blank. I've been slaying demons and witches since I came out the womb, so it's nothing to me. And we can go however you want to go, period, point blank. I'm loving this lighting. Hold on, I'm loving this lighting. Yeah, I'm loving this lighting. But yeah, y'all already know what it is with me, man. Y'all already know what it is. That's what they want to do. That's all y'all. That's what y'all want to do. Is benefit off our life, and we ain't doing it no more because we did not get this far. We do not get this far for us to keep giving more of ourselves to these people than what we should be giving. We should have been learned our lesson. And they know they know we ain't no easy catch. But see, at the end of the day, they still gonna try. It's not gonna work. And I'm not even gonna lie. We victims of allowing people. We victims of trusting people. We victims of empathic, period, point blank. We gonna naturally feel as though, okay, you know what? What if I can change this person? I see that because empaths got to. We gotta be smart about how we perceive people because sometimes we perceive it as, you know what? I see the good in you. I see the good in you. But see, let me tell you something. That don't beat it. We can't operate based off seeing the good in people. If the bad outweighs the good, you got to go. That's toxic. Toxic is when they love you. Look, this is friendships, family members, relationship. Toxic is when they say they love you, when they talk. But guess what? They actions speak otherwise. Toxic is when they want to keep you there, when they want you to stay, but guess what? They lack the capacity to know how to treat you, period, point blank. That's us giving more than we should be getting, period, point blank. We got to go. We gonna have to go. Now I'm telling you, we gone, period, point blank. Yeah, we gone. We gone. That was high school. That was high school. We ain't going through that no more. You know what I'm saying? That's high school. I'm 25 years old. I'm a grown ass man. I ain't got time for that. I'm on my P's and Q's. I ain't finna mess up my dreams and goals for you. For anybody, period, point blank. And I don't mind you hating me. I don't care. Yeah, do you really think I care? Let me tell you something. For they hated Christ also. You're gonna hate us because we're not finna conform to your demands, period, point blank. Yeah, we done. It ain't no I'm finna, man. And we victims of trying to see the good in people until we realize that, guess what? There's no good in them. The good was a facade. That's our fault. But see, we can't beat ourselves up because we pure-hearted. We ain't gonna be punished for being pure-hearted, but we was born this way and we gonna leave this way. We only punishing ourselves by who we allowing to enter our life. Come on. Classes in session. How y'all doing? My name is Professor Robert. Everybody get out your psychology books. Everybody get your Bibles out. This is a psychology course, but this is also ministry as well. This is also divine healing. So, you know, you can take it as you can take it how you want. Yeah, you can take it how you want. You can take it how you want. Look, let me tell y'all something. I'm about to go. And I know I've been saying this, that I know I've been saying that I'm gonna drop, but I'm dead. Look, we gonna drop back to back this week because it's getting hot up out here, and I just got done with this workout and I'm hungry, like for real. If y'all know me, I'm a Chick-fil-A man. I'm finna go to Chick-fil-A and get two spicy Chick-fil-A deluxe sandwiches with pepper jack cheese. I'm finna get a large fry, and I'm finna get some of that good lemonade. I love Chick-fil-A lemonade. I love it. Chick-fil-A, if you looking at this video, I love y'all, and this video is brought to, look, this video is sponsored by Chick-fil-A. Yes, we gonna get that Chick-fil-A sponsored, y'all. We gonna get that Chick-fil-A. All my dear brothers and sisters, the king is back, the king has returned. But see, I never left. I never left. May peace and blessing be upon y'all. Like they say off MTV Cribs, I don't know where you gonna go, but guess what? You got to get the fuck up out of here.